6'7".
Oh my god!
Dude, doing that shit so much.
We work with like a. Is he still 19? It feels like he's just been frozen in age like since we met him, but he's a younger dude, and yeah, the 6'7" thing. He was over it way faster than we were.
Yeah.
So
we were discovering it when he was over it. It was like one of those things.
It became us just fucking with him about it. And like when someone said 6'7", like we would laugh and he would just be like,
God damn it, guys.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're old. Okay, we're doing it now. I enjoy this.
We always make fun of what music he's listening to in his ears. Because like he'll always be blasting music and he can't hear anybody in the kitchen. So it's like you'll be talking to him like, and like, but we always like make fun of like the music that he's totally playing, where it's like it's probably music like we can't even comprehend anymore. Because
there's a rapper just screaming over it, just like bass boosted beats.
Yeah.
We're like, parents, turn the water off. Oh my god, like,
dude, he'll spray this metal bowl. And it sounds like, you know what I mean, like a torrential downpour is happening like right in your eardrum, and
he
it's just
cannot hear this.
But he's like, and he'll sit there and spray it out for 20 minutes, and you're like, Paris,
my god,
it's clean. Like,
you're good, you got it, bro.
Because he's like on his phone or some shit, like he's talking to his girl. He's always like talking to somebody with his AirPods in, and he's just not there at all in the room, and it leads to shit where we'll be like, oh, we need you to drop some boudin balls in the fryer or whatever. He thinks drop, when we say that, it just means drop it and forget about it. Yeah. We'll turn around
drop
and
it and go away.
It's like, what the fuck?
Shit's burning, bro. Like, what are you doing?
I got it.
He's
no,
like,
you don't. Like, it's over.
He's literally sitting on a pickle bucket like this on his phone.
Just got smoke coming out. They're like, bro, like, do you got this? You know, youth. I remember being young and irresponsible. Oh, that was sound check.
Are all the cameras recording?
Oh, shit.
We're all going.
Nice.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Midtown Malfunction. My name's Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
And we have a special guest with us. It is Asher Andrews, everybody.
That's right. Yours truly, Asher Andrews, the 382-day reigning the Gulf Coast Wrestling Gulf Coast Digi-Strap Champion.
Shit.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate being in the presence of such an accomplished athlete.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, you just celebrated a birthday.
I did.
I did tell you on your social media that the next time I think I did come to one of your matches once.
Did you?
Did I?
I
No, I went to it was a show. It was a wrestling show that was in town, but I was like, when I do come to one of your matches, I'm gonna bring a sign that says Asher sucks.
Do it.
Honestly,
if I see that, I will probably laugh. I will probably break character.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do it. But so we were, you were coming in earlier, and we were noticing how gargantuan that belt is.
Yes.
Why do they could make it lighter?
Oh yeah, it's heavy as shit. I'm assuming I can curse.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Say whatever you want.
No, yeah, I don't know why they made it this way. It's very large. It's very heavy. This one is not so much. This is the Intergalactic Championship that I stole from Gatto, who is a space cat man. He's an idiot. I didn't actually win it. I just stole it.
So why do you do these? Why?
It's fun.
But I'm just saying, like you won that belt,
yes.
right? Like fair and square.
Fair
There's pride.
Fair and square.
Who do we
So
invite
wait,
into
so
our house?
Gatto-
Like a lie and a cheat?
Hold on.
So none of these belts were won legitimately. Never mind,
Hey,
never
listen.
mind.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught, right?
Did you? Well, I guess he didn't get.
Well,
I don't know what this is. Like a public record of it having happened, but I don't know. That happens in wrestling sometimes. Like a thing will happen in the ring, and you're like, I saw it, but the only eyes that matter are the ref.
Exactly.
Right. So
it's very true. That is very true. I mean, you look at that in the football, or you mean how many games won or lost by?
Yeah. I don't watch football anymore because of that.
Yeah, well, you know.
right. All right. So speaking of football and memories, I do remember watching a specific football game with you. Like anytime I knew like I will just bring up a subject and he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We watched the kick six together, and this was one of the most heartbreaking sports moments of my life.
One of the most jovial sports moments of my life.
Happening simultaneously,
man.
like happening at the same time.
A real villain.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only Auburn fan in the
Yes.
house at the time.
He was the lone Auburn fan in a house full of Bama fans. We were like, the game is over. The game is over. The game is over.
I'm just
Y'all-
hearing shit talk all around
Yeah,
me
he's-
all night. I'm like dejected at this point.
Dude,
Just
we don't
sitting
care.
there,
Like, he's having a terrible night. We're like, fuck you,
Yeah.
roll tide, whatever. And then the kick six happens. And I remember all of us being so heartbroken and just.
No, that's
Cut
fine.
that out.
That's fine. They don't know my
Timestamp
last name.
Asher being the only person in the room just jubilant. just like,
No, I was a dick
dude,
about
I
it. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
He started double dipping chips.
fuck your couch. It was like that. And I don't think us watching football lasted longer than that, because it was like, all right, weird.
I guess context. We've been friends for a very long time.
Yes.
How many years is it at this point? I'm so old.
We
Oh,
met
God.
in 7th grade
Uh-huh.
because you didn't show up at the school we were going to, and because I think you were going somewhere else.
Oh, I was at Clark in 6th grade.
Oof.
Clark sucked.
I forgot about Clark. Y'all had Team Rocket. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yeah. Or y'all.
What's Team Rocket?
Go ahead. Because it's gonna sound stupid coming from both of us. So like whatever.
So I vaguely have a recollection of this, and I'm pretty sure it was just a few of us that called ourselves Team Rocket
Yeah, but
from Pokemon.
we heard over an hour.
Oh wait, hold
We
on.
were just nerds.
Yeah.
Hold on, a group of kids.
Yes.
There's no affiliation with the sport or anything.
Nope.
Who just called themselves Team Rocket.
They would steal Pokemon cards.
Pre-internet social media, and it made it to your school.
Yes.
That these kids, like the outsiders,
That Clark has Team Rocket, and the way that you knew that it was Team Rocket, they had like uniform polos that said Clark, and they would darken in the R. That's how you knew. I'll tell you, like we knew about this at
I
our middle
love
school.
that.
Like,
That's
yeah.
awesome. What happened to creativity? These
Right?
kids got nothing.
Bro.
Were y'all stealing people's Pokemon cards?
No, we should have though.
That was the rumor.
So
That's what
good.
we heard. That they were
So
like,
it was like a
crap.
looming force.
Yeah. So he shows up.
Okay, well, hold on. So between Gatto the cat, oh no, and I'm the one
Womp.
talking. It's fine.
Mojo's just sitting there. I didn't touch a goddamn thing. And it's still
it still
recording. Too,
recording?
yeah.
It's still recording. No. Oh yeah, it does.
Are you fucking serious? Do you know how long we like searched for a way to like hold that phone up?
And this is why you're the producer.
You are lying to me. It's got a whole mechanism in the back. Oh my god!
How did y'all not notice that?
It look, this man. Yeah, I don't know if that makes it better. No. We'll cut this out as well.
Hold on, look at this. This will be big enough.
Boom.
Yeah. I don't think so. It's got to be a little bigger than that.
No, if you slip up and say, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
I was like, because I asked at the beginning, because I was like, if he says he wants to go by Asher, I am gonna have the hardest time. Like when we get into like telling these like personal stories, and it was like, oh fuck. So Asher wasn't there. Was there? Oh, there we're using the grinder. We're really DIY now.
That should do it.
If we weren't potheads, we wouldn't have a solution to this.
Right?
For real.
Look at that. That is money.
Really?
Dude, how
Hell
did you
yeah.
not remember that on your case?
I gotta remember to look at the camera when I talk.
Oh, dude, I'm looking all
it
over the
feels more
place.
Oh, let
natural
me
when
go ahead
you're-
and say-
when you're in
Okay.
a conversation.
Cool.
No,
When
We're-
you're cutting together, you don't have to look at it.
There's-
Unless you're
Okay.
trying to shoot some killer promo or something.
We're all learning. The way that I look about this, in our separate professions in 12 years, we'll all look back at this and be like, "Wow, what a moment! what a learning moment!"
Like, I'm not gonna like do this to you on purpose again or whatever, but just to shout out Philip on his editing. There was a moment in the podcast last time where I was like pointing around like this, and he caught every.
Oh,
angle of me
hell
pointing,
yeah.
and I was like, wow,
That's
You
a
got
pro
to.
right there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You got to get people immersed.
But anyway, yeah, we were in middle school together, 7th grade, and I of course was weird, and
I was weird.
see, looking at him right now, you can't tell this, but we used to be the same size. But we made different decisions. God, don't do that. Like, God.
What's funny is I have severe
Somebody
body
hasn't
dysmorphia.
been eating their Wheaties.
I should have worn a jacket. Fucking no. So at the time we were both weird kids, and it was us and another dude who was the same size, Marcus, and we ran together, and that was our crew. Do you remember like the day we met?
We were outside. Recess? We didn't have recess in 7th grade.
I'm
PE?
talking about health class.
Was that health class that we met in? No, I don't remember then.
This was when I was wondering if you could stick a needle in your eye.
Was that when we met?
I think that's the first time we were like we interacted.
Oh, this guy's fucking weird. I'm fucking weird. Like,
yeah, that's basically what it was. Because I was wondering if you could take. God damn it.
This is how the band Ween met. I'm pretty sure.
He overheard me wondering. I don't know who I was talking to, but like if you could take like a needle, like a sewing needle, and like stick it through your eye, like because there's a small hole in your eye, and I was wondering if you could fit a needle through that. And whoever I was talking to was not having it. They were like, "I don't want to talk about this."
Yeah, it's me
like
right
a
now.
cheerleader or something, I'm pretty sure.
And this motherfucker is like, I would like to talk about that. Like, is this true? Like, is there really a small hole in your eye?
We're both wearing Alice in Chains t-shirts.
Well, we had uniforms
Oh,
back
yeah.
then.
Did somebody make you cross your heart? What?
Hmm?
Where did the thought process from sticking the needle in the eye come from? Because that's
I don't
what I
know.
thought of. Cross your heart, hope to die.
So,
The deranged mind of Ryan Adams.
so it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't end there. So the thing I was anticipating getting brought up was during this middle school like friendship or whatever. Fucking the three of us were in. I don't know what class we were in, but we had that class together. Was it?
I think it was health class. I think it was still health class.
Okay, yeah. So this was health class.
One of you was paying attention.
Look, All right, you know what? That's fair.
No.
I could be larger. You know, I get
I mean,
it.
dude, I can't talk. I have a whole bit about how I'm built like Gandhi.
That's true.
Like,
This is true.
I'm tiny.
Tally Ho just
Yeah.
released April 10th.
New special, 17th, April 17th.
is
Hell yeah.
He's releasing a comedy special. It's all
Yeah.
right. But I like to draw weird shit in a notebook. And I think I had a few notebooks, but like the one I was specifically working on had like visions of like hell and like torture scenes and shit in it.
Oh my god! So
Yeah.
y'all's friend group, y'all are like the kids from It.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We were the weird, like we discussed their past in the previous episode, how they were the corner kids from the Wire.
Yeah,
Like they're like
we were
kids,
bad.
Yeah, doing like because I don't we never did like drugs and shit.
Nah, we were straight edge
Yeah,
until
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
we were
were
straight
like
edge.
20, 21s, or
Mhm.
19,
Wow.
somewhere around there.
I remember breaking the edge was a big deal. When somebody would fall off, we were like, damn.
Can't believe he had that beer.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
Did you hear
Dude.
Tristan
was it
broke the
like?
edge, dude? Damn.
And so, well, and like I love it. At one point, y'all were all just sitting around. And you're like, you know, we could be high while we play D&D. It's like, hell yeah.
It was college, man. Like I went to college, and I think like some of us others went to college, but like I know we all dropped out.
What years was this? Like 2008, 2009? Before
Probably.
I took a gap year or whatever, like after high school. Did you go straight
I
into
went
college?
straight. It was a
So it was
mistake.
2007 for
yeah.
you then. 2008 for me. So somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's when I had gotten drunk for the first time at college, and I brought this. I brought this back to. I'm not telling that story.
Okay.
I'm not telling.
we'll
that.
leave that one.
Fuck
Then.
no.
We'll leave that one.
Hell
Tell
no.
it, tell
No.
No.
I'm in the middle of a story already.
No.
Story
So
time.
this notebook that I used to draw all this shit in, I think we went like we had left the class as a class left and then came back. I don't know why this was like
Something like that.
I don't know why I would have like lost track of it if
Didn't
we were just
we
sitting there
just-
the whole time.
Didn't we just dip out? Like
We-
separate from the three of us, like separate from the class, because we were like
Yes.
class clown, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, because
Like Marcus especially,
Oh,
and then I feel
Marcus.
like I was a little goofy, and then like you were the one that was more like, we gotta get back to class. Like
Yeah.
you were
So-
trying to like keep us in line.
So, long story short, I lose track of this notebook. And my paranoia is if someone other than me finds this notebook, I'm going to be in like therapy. I'm going to be the kid in the beginning of the horror movie that's like, we're trying to do something with him. He's been in therapy. I'm like, they're going to think I'm that
Pictures
kid,
of your
right?
sleep paralysis demon. Like,
Yeah, like that bullshit. So I'm like, y'all, we need to find this notebook. So we, as a three, like, cause we're supposed to be somewhere as a class, and we just fuck off from there. Like we're searching the school or like where our last known
This
location.
is literally an
and shit.
episode of Stranger Things.
But we get caught doing this. And the whoever catches us sends us to, at the time we had like in school retract, and we're in retract, and these two shitheads decide when the teacher steps out to also step out, and they say,
Nice.
"Hey, Ryan, we're gonna dip," and I was like, "I'm not," because I am gonna get in trouble. And what did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know. I don't remember what happened, to be honest.
Gotta ride,
with
just
you.
gotta
Nothing
ride the lightning.
Here, I'll tell you what happened. We discussed this. I'm like, I'm not going with y'all. I'm not gonna skip. I'm gonna be in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. It will be the end of my life. And they're like, well, we're gonna go without you, and whether you can deal with your guilt or whatever later. We don't give a shit about none of that. And I was like, well, I'm gonna tell. If y'all-
Were we not trying to find your notebook though?
Yeah, like we were in.
So you were
retract-
gonna tell on us for trying to skip and find your notebook.
This has been the argument. This is, and to this
I mean,
day,
he's in the right.
Narc.
Like, so look, what was gonna happen? Like we all dip. Mr. Sweeney was his name. All right, he would make us write Paul Revere.
Wait, was he bald?
Yes.
I had Mr. Sweeney at Murphy.
Are you
Bald white guy, very proper, weird button-up shirts.
Mustache.
He didn't have a mustache, but I took him. I mean, this has been 2000.
Wait. No, he was bald. He had no mustache. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about some.
Yeah,
It's
Mr.
like the way he
Sweeney-
described him. is
Mr.
exactly
Sweeney,
him.
and he was
Yeah.
very proper and
Yes.
very like he wanted you to speak a certain way, and if
Yes.
you said something wrong, he'd make it. He made me write a whole thing on gum.
Yes.
Because about
He
how
making
gum
you
that's
write
him.
shit
Yep.
was
That's
like,
dude.
you
I
gotta
had
write
Mr.
Paul
Sweeney.
Oh,
Revere.
man.
I had.
sucked.
Holy crap, that's crazy.
So that guy-
he would always ride his bike.
Yes.
Always
Yes.
ride his bike.
Yeah, we all live in the same world.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay.
So,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
What
We
does
were-
writing Paul Revere mean? Like just write it
So-
word for word?
Yes.
What the?
Sometimes multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, that was his punishment for you. Is he would make you write like the midnight ride of Paul Revere,
Mhm.
like from start to finish on a page, and then like you would turn that in, and he'd tell you to do it again.
That's
So-
pretty brutal.
Yeah,
That's,
it's-
I mean, yeah, it's
So
a
that's
punishment,
what-
I guess.
That is what they were trying to escape from in this story, because that's what we were doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
all
okay.
doing
That
his
was,
own midnight run. Dude.
Yeah.
Time out. There was many a times that I skipped Mr. Sweeney's class by never appearing.
Okay,
I don't know. Also, remembering that man, if I would have sat in his class and been like, "Psst, when he turns his back,
I'm saying.
I'm out of here."
Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, 'cause we're already here because we were skipping.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna skip again? Like,
But we're trying to find the notebook.
all right. So, I think at this point I was worried about damage control
So why are you telling?
because they were gonna leave me.
Because he's a narc.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
want
you're
them
in the you're in the right. I can't.
I was also looking out for their best interest because they
Oh
were gonna
no,
and I was being the leader.
You're all
of the
three. You're
the
all
leader of the group.
Yes. Who was the leader of the group?
I don't think we had one.
No. Yeah, we were all.
We
Just
were all
kinda
like
bopping around.
chaos in our own way.
Yeah.
We balanced each other out.
Shouts out to Marcus, by the way. If you watch
Yeah.
this or if anyone sends this to you,
Still remember his ass when we were taking the flag down because for some reason I don't know if you were there.
No, I never took the flag down.
Oh.
They used to have kids take the flag down.
Yeah, they would have kids take the flag down at the end of the day. And for some reason, me and Marcus got to do it one time, and he decided to run across the street into the woods and moon me as the teacher
Yes.
was coming out.
I remember this.
So shouts out to Marcus.
Did y'all fight?
Maybe
Because I
think
vaguely
we- I
remember
think we did.
there being a fight.
I vaguely remember
yeah, because
fighting
y'all
him.
fight, and then that was the end of the fight.
Yeah, that was it. You're right. Oh shit. Whoops.
Oh snap!
No, fuck that, Bill. You still.
Yeah, fuck
you
Gatto.
stole that from
Yeah.
Gatto. Which
the white
also,
belt.
I have a question. Your let's call it sneakiness is would you say you grew up as a child an Auburn fan?
Yeah.
Was is the constant the Darth Vader theme
Oh
that
my God.
y'all's band pump out, is that an influence like in your soul
I mean,
growing up and becoming?
I love
a man,
Star. I've always
like-
loved Star Wars. Like that's my like go-to movie.
But when
so-
Darth Vader comes walking down the aisle, are you like, yeah?
You know, smash the rebellion.
kill them all.
I imagine you would have to have a mentality like that when you're the holder of
I mean,
prizes like that.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, when
absolutely.
everyone's out
In a-
to get you,
yeah, in a
sometimes you
sport
gotta
where
turn villainous.
you beat the shit out of people to win. So yeah, I mean,
You gotta inherit some of that Vader and bring it into yourself.
yeah, it's like, do you want to win or not?
Is
But really,
is turning heel inevitable in that case?
I
to
mean,
To be great.
it's deep.
I was never a babyface to begin with, if we're honest. But I'll say.
So,
you never
wait,
turned
wait.
would
heel.
say I was never a babyface.
So are you
never turned
saying
heel.
that anyone that is
Exactly.
a baby face is actually just like just faking it, basically, just placating the audience until they eventually become their real self, which is
I think
a hill.
so.
Damn.
See, I started as my real self.
See,
But everyone else, they want to play to the crowd and get the cheers. I don't care about that. I care about this.
See, that's a winner.
Seems to be working for you. I'll
Yes.
say that.
Like how many?
Oh shit!
Oh, by the way, that belt is crazy. It weighs as much as I do.
Yeah,
It felt like he'd let me hold it, and it felt like I was putting on my dad's coat when I was a child. It
I'm
was
gonna
massive.
be the champion. That's right, son.
But no, you were talking about Carson. You were talking about earlier how crazy it was to have the Team Rocket thing go from Clark Middle School to Adams Middle School when there was no social media at that point in time. But also think about Marilyn Manson and the missing rib.
Yeah,
That-
that's
that
true.
went-
Went nationwide,
That's
school
true.
by school.
Yes, it was that and what was it? Yellow 5. That was in.
Oh, and
Mountain
Make
Dew,
Your Dick Small?
Make Your Dick small.
Yellow 5 and
I
Mellow
remember
Yellow.
that
I don't
was a
remember
big
that one.
rumor.
That took down Vault.
Really?
That's
No, I feel like that's what single-handedly
Wow.
did it.
Damn.
You don't see Vault here anymore.
I forgot about
Still
that.
remember the Yellow 5 penis rumor.
And now we
Yeah.
realize that like that rumor
That's
got started
true.
by a rival drink company.
The fucking what's the actor in the gerbil in his ass? Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Where did that start?
Did he
I feel like that's like
do it?
it's like an
No.
ex-wife. It's like-
Yeah, it got it. Somebody.
I mean, it became a whole South Park episode, so
This
Yeah.
is true.
that's prolific. Whether or not he did it now.
I mean, look at him. I think he did it.
Yeah. When was
He's
the last
too
time,
handsome.
When was the last time we saw Richard Gere?
The last time I remember seeing Brooklyn's Finest.
That's the last time?
That was 2009. That's the last time I remember seeing him. He's probably been, I think he did a movie.
I watched Pretty Woman last year.
That's 1990.
Let me-
And like also even
I've seen him recently.
Unfaithful with Diane Lane and Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. That was like 2001.
I saw that in theaters for some reason.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
God, dude.
There's some
It
hot
was-
sex scenes
yeah.
in that movie.
The trailer is just like they fucking go.
Yeah, dude.
Like, literally,
The
like-
That's why you went and saw it.
Yeah, I mean, look, if this was 2001, I don't think I had agency yet. I want to say I was there with adults who wanted to see it,
Mm.
and I was just there because I don't give a fuck about Richard Gere and who was it?
Diane Lane.
Yeah.
And Dewey.
Don't
And
forget
Dewey.
Dewey.
And then that French guy. Yeah, so the trailer's like, and starring Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. It's just his face. I just remember because I saw that movie as a kid. I remember seeing Dewey, and I think like the reason I stayed on the channel because I was 7 in 2001. So the reason I stayed on the channel was just because I was like, oh, okay, this obviously is going to be a comedy. And then like some French guy who's a librarian is doing Diane Lane doggy style in a hallway, and I'm like, maybe this isn't for me. But now it is.
I've changed. It's happened.
But yeah, no. I mean, what is
Like, hold on. So are we in danger?
what?
Danger
No,
of
no.
what?
What I'm like, because you were talking earlier, and the whole time I'm like wrestling in my head. No pun intended. It's like if you have so many enemies, does that mean like would they wait for an official match or something to like come and try to like take you out? Like if they knew you were on this podcast right now, would someone like just bust through this door? And
Yeah, I was
start
about to say I
attacking you
want
or some
Gato to
shit?
kick this door open.
Well, they're not
That's not
24/7. They're not 24/7. You
Okay.
gotta make the official match.
Well, no, I mean the match, yeah, but like if they would want to come into the match with an advantage, and like
mean-
say come stomp on your knee a couple of times and dip.
Theoretically, I guess they could.
What's her
Man,
name?
why have I not
Huh?
thought about doing that?
I was about to say,
The
is there
Olympic
on
lady.
Site? Is
Oh,
there, like, on site?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah,
I think- No, the one that actually did it. Do you remember the Nancy Kerrigan incident where
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding.
Tanya.
Ah.
That's her name.
Oh, I remember the Tanya. All right, the movie was great.
Yeah,
Margot
Tanya.
Robbie. Yeah,
I liked it.
I mean, I knew a little bit about it, but dude, she was nuts.
I feel
No,
like
I mean, no offense. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm not trying to offend the. No, I'm not. I didn't use the C word.
we can cut this out.
Just so we're clear.
You're making it sound worse than crazy.
Yes. I mean, nuts. But is there any on-site beef? Like, I mean, maybe like just maybe not for you, unless you have someone that you would beat down in the streets. But I don't know if does that exist in the wrestling world?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely, yeah. I mean, wrestlers have egos.
yeah.
Except me, I'm humble. Look at me.
Oh yeah, we see.
with your two belts behind your
You
shoulder.
run with a crew though. Right?
I do run with a crew. I run with a couple of crews, depending on where I
See,
am.
This is why.
Couple crews.
Couple
Yeah.
crews.
You don't want to be
Okay.
alone as a wrestler.
Shouts out to the Red Flag Army. Red Flags up. And then Wicked.
Damn.
So you got a lot of
Oh,
alliances.
A
I
lot of
guess.
alliances.
That makes.
That's
That's why he can be so villainous.
That's the key. That's the key.
The New York mob and the Yakuza.
Basically.
Imagine if there were both.
Someone has to be the middleman.
What was that sound?
Oh. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Checking these two. It's all good.
How's my phone doing?
Hey, it's stable. It's
Cool. It's recording still?
Yeah, we're good.
Beautiful.
This one just needs a new battery.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going.
Oh, okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, we're good.
But,
Other angles.
No, man, I feel like that would also be my move. If I wanted to be a wrestler when I was a kid, and then I got older and realized that hurts, and it's very hard, and you have to hit people, and I'm a pussy a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, and
But-
and also I can imagine the daily preparation, especially when you have a match coming up, has got to be like I'm sure you have to be pretty disciplined.
Oh yeah. So if we want to be a little inside baseball here,
Oh, shit.
I have mad anxiety that I deal with as a human being, in general. And then when
Yeah.
I have a match coming up, I'm like probably 2 weeks beforehand. I try to work every weekend. So depending on when the last match was, I'm always thinking about my next match is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
And I will keep myself up at night like, what could I do in this match? What could I do to get an advantage over on my opponent? Like, how can I make this work? How can I utilize the venue that we're at? And I'm just like all up in my head until it's time for me to hit the curtain. And then I hear my music and it's like, boom, I'm in character.
No,
I am Asher fucking Andrews and no one else fucking matters.
Does this
I
sound
love that.
familiar?
Yeah, I mean,
Carson?
yeah, that's. I feel like that was
Yes.
comedy. That's
I think
beautiful.
There's a lot of crossover between comedy, any sort of like entertainment, really.
Oh yeah, and like we're all like vaudeville children. All
Yeah.
like
Yep.
everything like we're doing comes from like the traveling circus or whatever, and
Not-
it just
I did burlesque for a little bit before this.
that's true.
a
Yeah, I
couple
forgot about
times, and
that.
that's also
That's-
very similar.
We gotta. There was
Okay.
like clips of that. We gotta find that.
Mr. Americana.
Yeah.
Nice.
That I
Fuck.
thought that was gonna be the closest that I would ever come to wrestling was doing a burlesque act as a wrestler and dropping the
look.
leg on a hard ass stage that had no give to it, and that sucked.
Yeah, he had
Wow.
a dummy of an opponent that
Hulk
he,
Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan.
it was a parody of our favorite wrestler,
That's awesome.
and he would drop legs on the unforgiving stage at Merry Widow. I specifically
wow.
remember
Your
that.
burlesque act was like wrestling themed.
Yes.
Cool.
Only
That's
did
awesome.
it a couple times. My wife was a burlesque dancer before she also got into wrestling.
That's awesome.
This is true.
And yeah, that's kind of how I made that transition, I guess, is started burlesque, did the wrestling like themed burlesque, and then we transitioned into wrestling. And I was like, man, there's a lot of like crossover here between like
I know there was a comedian. Are you familiar with Krangus?
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I
Yeah.
know Krangus.
Yes, we know that he got involved with
He
the
did get
wrestling
involved.
scene. Yeah, what happened
He
there?
almost got his ass beat last year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because
wow.
nobody knew what he was doing. Suge White thought he was a belligerent fan that was trying to like.
Oh, so he just rolled up
Well, he was apparently he was a part of it. Like it was all discussed beforehand, but Suge didn't know, and Suge was about to drop his ass.
Oh shit!
Nice. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
He was shitting on me
you
too.
were in
so-
danger. I don't know if you knew that.
So
That's
not all of
crazy.
the wrestlers are not all of the wrestlers are clued in. What I mean, well, like what?
There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say
There's a lot
probably-
going on
every
backstage.
show.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
There's probably a lot of telephone game happening.
Yes.
Where
That- well,
like,
that's-
not everybody got the message or some shit.
And sometimes maybe purposefully didn't get the message
Ooh.
for the plot, maybe.
Or if somebody wanted
For the
Krangus to get his
fade.
ass kicked.
Could be.
Yeah.
They're
I have
actually
a feeling
It's
you
a
might have
hit.
left some messages out.
I don't know. I'll be real. He pissed me off a little bit because he was talking shit during my match, and I didn't. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then they were like, "Oh, it's Krangus. He's a local comedian. He's involved." I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, man, you gotta call him out, Krangus. If you were here right now, like if we had Krangus just come in, like right now, we got a special guest.
Suplex right on the
Yeah.
floor.
Like you just on site, just immediately beat his
Like
ass.
Gato flies in and drops him off. It's like already in kicking form.
Shouts out to Krangus. I'm
No,
just
what's up,
kidding.
Craig? Krangus
Nah, you're
also.
cool, Krangus.
This is all on GTA.
You're cool.
This is all-
Listen to his episode. He's been on the podcast.
Yeah, friend
Check
of the
him out.
show, actually.
Just so like like Asher Andrews like debut, like first match, and like you said you have like you've mad anxiety. Like, is there specifically a match where you're like I'm you found your footing or your voice or like you know what I mean? Like you can feel it clicking on all cylinders for the first time.
Yeah, so there's been a couple matches like that. So I had a series of matches with Jesse the Dragonheart. Shouts out to Jesse. I think he is somewhere in like his early 20s. Very, very talented. I could see him going somewhere one day. We had a series of matches. They were all great. And I think that once we started working together, we really clicked. And so when I would show up, I wouldn't have as much anxiety. You know, obviously I would be thinking like, hey, what can we do this time to make it different? How can we build off of what we've done at the last match? How can we make it even better and bigger and more impactful? But outside of that, like once I got comfortable working with him, it was easy breezy. And I would work with him. As a matter of fact, I've got a match with him this Saturday.
Nice.
Hey.
With him and Andreas in a triple threat for
Where at?
his light heavyweight title.
Hmm.
This is at Magnolia Championship Wrestling in Long Beach, Mississippi.
Oh, nice.
There we go. I don't know
When
if
does this episode
I
come
was gonna
out?
ask.
Next Monday.
Next Monday, so
Yeah.
this
So
will
this
be after.
will have happened.
Okay.
So I can plug this then. The
Hmm.
Mississippi Rumble for 2026 will be
Nice.
this upcoming, for your listeners, will be this upcoming Saturday in Kiln, Mississippi, I believe.
Nice.
Where I will be defending this in
Oh,
an
no.
open challenge. Open challenge. Shane, the referee's been wanting to get involved. Lucy Blay wants to do some intergender stuff. You know, Red
Would-
Shoes, the ref. You
Red
know,
Shoes?
Red Shoes, the referee. Yeah.
Like the actual red shoes.
No, you're thinking of the Japanese.
Yeah.
No,
I
not
was
that
like,
one. Not that
gonna
one.
Say, what the
No,
fuck?
his name is George. He
Oh,
he is
okay,
a referee in Louisiana
Okay,
primarily.
So we have our own red shoes.
Yes.
Like, okay, I need to study up.
He wears like
Goddamn.
red Jordans.
Okay,
Nice.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah.
See, this is why I need to be more involved. I need to come out. I need to
And
know
then there's
what
the-
we're doing.
The Rumble itself, which is the Gulf Coast Wrestling's one of their biggest shows of the year.
I think
everyone loves a good Rumble.
We should go.
Yeah, we should
We
go.
should go to
Like,
one of
we
these.
go, yeah.
What are we doing?
Kill Mississippi. I mean, that's not
What?
that far away.
Let's
No.
all
Hour.
do it. Yeah, let's.
Let's do
You
this.
can bring
I'm
your
bring-
Asher Sucks
Yeah,
sign.
I'm bringing the
I'll
sign,
rip it.
dude.
Throw it in your face.
And I hope that by then you have 3 belts, because that would have been after the
Well, he's about to take one, isn't he?
exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This upcoming weekend, the light
what I'm
heavyweight,
saying.
MCW light heavyweight. I'm gonna take
Just
it.
come in draped out, because one of my favorite pictures of you that I saw online, like literally, like I saw it and like everyone that I saw that day, I was like, "This is my friend." Look, it was the one where you had like
all the
like
titles.
7
Yeah,
titles or
dude.
some shit. I was like, look, he's taking over the world.
Yeah, I had a good 2020. What is it? 2026.
Yes.
Had a good 2025. I told you my memory is shit right now.
Bro, like,
Too many head bumps.
Oh no, really? Damn. Dude,
Or I'm just getting old.
oh, dude, maybe like and the both that happens. Do you ever see older wrestlers that you're just kind of like, you should stop?
Yeah.
I feel bad throwing you around.
I saw.
I've never. Oh well, I actually have worked an older wrestler like that. Action Mike Jackson. I think he might be the oldest wrestler,
I know him,
active
yeah.
wrestler. He's like 76, I think.
That's awesome.
The worst show I think I've ever worked in my life.
Damn.
It was at a church outside of Pensacola. We were told by the promoter that there were going to be thousands of people there, that the church had been promoting, and like the Undertaker was going to be there because Paul Bearer's son was in the hospital and he was flying in to see Paul Bearer's son, and Ron Simmons was going to be there.
Ron Simmons is gonna be.
Ron Simmons was not there.
Okay.
There was about 20 people in the crowd. It was outside in the shittiest ring that I've ever bumped on.
Were any of the 20 people the Undertaker?
No, the Undertaker was not there either.
Oh my god.
Bobby Fish was there. He was
okay,
paid to
cool.
show up, and they were very, very upset about the show, as was all of us. The locker room was a daycare area that smelled like a litter box.
Oh,
and,
fuck.
Yeah. But working Mike Jackson was cool. Like, that was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I mean, how many wrestlers can say they worked Action Mike Jackson?
That's so cool.
Look,
I thought you meant it was the worst because of his age and like he was.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
I
he
was
can still go.
no.
Okay, I thought one of the moves was like you hit the rope and then come back and you snatch his tapioca pudding from change it off of Larry King
No, I
live.
literally just saw a clip of him doing a suicide dive.
Oh shit!
At like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like 70
shit.
something years old. I was like,
Action Mike Jackson's still in action.
I'm
Yes.
saying, literally, yeah.
Oh.
Like, I was like, no, he can go. Like, I'm sure
That's
their match
cool.
was great.
No, I was afraid that I was gonna hurt him, and he was like, "No, kid, lay it in."
That's awesome, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
Like you're head to head and he's whispering like old school shit in your ear. You're like, this is
Uh-huh.
awesome.
No, because I know I've heard stories of some wrestlers that'll say like, I don't want you to like hit me lightly or whatever, because like I don't want it to look like I'm a bitch or something. Like, you know, like if you tap
Right,
me,
you
I'm
whiff,
like,
yeah.
you need like, if I'm gonna sell for you, you fucking hit me, and I don't know. He might be one of those guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damn.
I would rather you fucking blast me in the face than whiff me from a mile.
Yeah.
Say your apologies backstage. I'll give you your seat. Don't worry. Like,
Yeah.
Have
wanna
you ever
sell
done
it.
that?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta sell it.
Have you ever done like a receipt? By the way, is when someone maybe hits you a little harder than or does something that hurts you,
Yeah.
and you do something back to them.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah. So I'm finally starting to feel comfortable enough with myself as a wrestler to do that sort of thing, because beforehand I'm just kind of like, hey, let me go along with what everyone else is doing, and
yeah.
I'm the rookie. I'm the green dick.
What time?
Anyway,
I'm the rookie. I'm the green dick. Like, let me follow the lead. But I've started working more people on the similar level, maybe a little higher than me, and someone was chopping the shit out of me. And I'm cool with taking chops. I love taking chops.
but still,
But it got to a point where it was excessive, and then I cut them off and gave them a big back chop, which is like the worst chop to get because it sucks.
damn, I didn't even hear about the back chop.
Damn.
You always hear
And then
about
I just
the
gave a
chest.
big double back chop and was like, enough with that.
Oh, did you come down like, all right, kid. Chill out on that, kid.
Double
So that's
back
the
chop.
worst. That's the worst move to get hit by. Like, what's?
Oh, no.
What is the worst?
Worst
Probably
move
a
to
kick
get hit
the
by.
balls.
I saw you kick somebody in the balls before.
Oh
Oh
man.
yeah, I like to do that. That's fun.
That's hilarious.
As long as the ref's not looking, I mean, it's legal, right?
Yeah, he didn't see him kicking in the balls.
Worst move to get hit by. Ugh. I took an electric chair drop
Ooh,
last
Jesus.
weekend at Combat Sports Pro Wrestling, and that was not fun.
that is when you have someone up on they're sitting like on your shoulders,
Oh, and then you.
or you just that's
Yeah,
the one, right?
basically, like,
Yeah.
Backwards, not when you roll them
It
forwards.
Yeah, it was a triple thread. I had this stupid the young lions Xander King, yeah. Had him up on the turnbuckle, was gonna give him a superplex, which is when you do the suplex off of the turnbuckle. And Travis Mason came up underneath me and picked me up, and then Xander jumped off the top and gave me
Wow.
a big forearm,
And
and
just left you
Jesus.
hanging.
You know,
Take
when you
it
said
down.
Gatto's name with some attitude, I was like, man, what Gatto do? When
Oh.
you said Xander's name with some attitude, I was like, nah, Xander deserves that. He
Nah,
sounds
dude.
like he cries when a Capri Sun gets taken from him. That's a
So-
Xander.
he probably does looking at him, but you
Don't
brought up a
hate
good
me,
point.
Xander, I don't
Gatto, Mississippi Rumble last year, I got subbed in because Singpet, the leader of the Red Flag Army, a lot of people say that Singpet and Gatto are the same person. They do look similar, and they do have matching tattoos. Maybe
Are
I
they
need
the
to
same
look into
person?
that. Regardless, Singpet got taken out, and Gatto came in, and Gatto gave me a big, we call it a crouton. Give me a swanton off the top and landed directly on my chest, and that sucked.
Oh God.
I was literally
Jesus.
coughing up blood backstage.
Oh my. What?
Literally, yeah.
Oh
You were
my
internally
God.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my God.
See, this is why my mom was right. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be a wrestler. She was like, No, the fuck, you're not. No.
This is like, dude, this reminds me of, what's his name? Von Frankenstein. He's the guitar player for the Misfits. And they were doing an interview with him about his guitar rig or whatever. And he was like, yeah, my guitar is made out of a piece of graphite that I found. And he was like, I only know 3 bar chords. He's like, I don't practice, dude. It's all soul. And he was like, you just play. And then he was like, if I come off stage and I'm not bleeding, I didn't do my fucking job. And I was like, oh my God,
go.
dude, Von Frankenstein. This is
People like that,
serious,
man.
dude.
It's all soul.
That's not soul music.
It's like,
Yeah,
but
no.
apparently he's not joking. Like when he gets off stage, so he is bleeding. So I'm like,
Do you bleed? Do you?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
How
actually.
much? Excuse me if it's like taboo. How much is like actual like impact versus like little like
We call that
Like-
hard way versus cutting.
hard
Blading,
wave-
I mean.
blading.
Blading,
Okay,
like-
cool, cool.
Blading, old
I wasn't
Ric
sure
Flair,
the
yeah.
exact like terminology.
So I've only
Actually-
like bladed once.
Okay.
And
Oh.
it was fun.
Nice.
I was like, can I blade tonight? Can I blade tonight? I'd been waiting for the opportunity to do it. I'd already like made my little like razor gigs for a while.
You gotta make a little. Yeah.
Rolled under the ring,
Awesome.
stabbing myself in the head.
Ugh.
Come back. You don't feel it. Your adrenaline's going 100 miles an hour.
yeah.
So like, yeah. And then I come out and it's just a crimson mass. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
I've had my nose busted quite a few times though,
Damn.
and like,
man.
So it's
yeah,
mostly
not
impact.
intentionally. Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
It's like it's awesome to see finally it feels like on a mass level, and I think it's because of how like social media and everything's expanded people's knowledge of different things. Things aren't so niche anymore. But like wrestling finally has a way bigger respect, I feel like, than it did just 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I think because people are over the. Oh, you know it's fake, right?
well,
Like,
because
I
Right.
think
when you
that's
when you hear that, you're like that. No way. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm doing that.
Like, there's
that's some
enough
tough.
that is
That's
real. That's
that's
like
tough
yo.
ass shit.
There's
To
enough
get hit in the
commitment
chest
there.
and cough
Right. It's
fact that-
scripted. It's not fake.
Yeah,
it's
the fact
scripted.
that we predetermined this doesn't mean like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
motherfucker didn't just go through a pane of glass.
like-
Like, we saw that happen.
It's like, yeah, but they know. It's like, yeah, dude, he's throwing up blood and he just cut his own face. This is crazy. This is metal as fuck. I love that. That's
Nah, and
awesome.
I just feel like as a people, we got past that. Like,
Yeah.
because it felt like when you said like that you were a wrestling fan or whatever, people would always respond as if they thought they were revealing to you
Yeah,
that it was like,
Like it
you
was,
know?
that's fake,
like it was
right?
the
Know this,
Sixth
right?
Sense.
Yeah. And it's like I feel like okay, we all know that. Like now, can we appreciate it for the talent?
Yeah.
and the
Kayfabe,
yeah.
kayfabe, right? That's the term, right? I mean, I'm not. I watched Raw for like a whole summer one time, like when
Didn't
we
we
were
all?
vacationing with my cousins, like. Dude, and it was awesome.
Call
But,
it the
like,
DX summer.
I didn't know what kayfabe was until like the last decade, probably. Is that that's what I wonder? It's like, is it something that like got the name after like everybody you know what the fabe is, and like so did it gain the name after kind of?
I don't know
I
the
believe
history of kayfabe.
The word kayfabe has been around for a long time. It started as like no one was supposed to know what that word meant except for like they call it the
like
boys.
carny
So,
speak.
yeah, and it would be like if you were out in public or whatever as like just in your real life or whatever, and another like wrestler said kayfabe, that meant like, hey, there's people around. Like we
get
need
in
to
character.
It's
I
kind of
hate
like a
this
code
guy.
word almost.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it became the
It
meaning
became a
of
definition.
that
the name,
behavior.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Huh.
That's really cool. I've always wondered, like, chicken or egg, like what came first.
There's actually a cool sweet Easter egg. There's a cool Easter egg about where one of the first times it was actually on the word was on screen was like in the credits of like some wrestling program or something that happened, and one of the like fake names of like the executive producer K-Fabe or whatever. It was like, oh shit.
It's a little wink nod to it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's sick. I never knew that. I've always wondered, who was your favorite favorite wrestler?
Like growing up,
Yeah.
Sting.
You were a Sting guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was a Sting guy.
Mm.
First match I can ever remember watching was Sting versus Vader in a strap match. And to me, like as a kid, I can remember my brother rented the VHS from Blockbuster, put it in. I'm on the top bunk because that was my bunk. He's on the bottom bunk. I'm watching this and I'm thinking about Wolverine versus the Juggernaut. Like that was the I guess aesthetic that drew me in. Is this? He wasn't short. I mean, Sting's a big dude, but Vader was a massive dude.
He's a brick wall.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
he was like fast. Like Vader was scary.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he was like agile and shit. Like,
Right.
yeah, he wasn't just a big guy.
What was the movie we were talking about the other day? The comedy from the late 90s, early 2000s that had Sting in it at the end. The whole thing is them trying to get to the wrestling match.
Oh,
it's like the road trip guys. It's like David Arquette's in it.
Is it Ready to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble. Yeah,
Yes.
Ready to
Yes.
Rumble.
God, I love
Yeah, and I
that
went
movie
into,
as a
like,
I've never
kid.
seen Ready to Rumble.
I haven't seen it. I think I saw it one time when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
so I basically haven't seen it, dude.
We gotta watch it.
We gotta watch
Watch
Ready to Rumble. dude.
I remember loving that movie as a kid. I watched it a couple times.
And I ended up like telling him about how David Arquette like actually went on to like be a legitimate wrestler and shit. Like actually starting from the bottom, like in independent productions and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was doing deathmatch. He almost died.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. He got
David
cut
Arquette,
in
man.
the artery. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have a whole new respect for David Arquette.
Jeez. Eight-legged freaks, man. Was that him? Eight-legged freaks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was him.
That trailer scared me as a child. Then I went back and watched it. I was like, this is what?
The CGI sucks.
This scared me.
The CGI.
Spiders.
It's the old man that's sitting in that rocking chair in the corner. That spider comes up behind him and just eats him. That I couldn't handle that as a kid. It freaked me out. But hell
Oh
yeah.
man, I remember the first wrestling match I saw. I want to say I had seen wrestling on TV, but I was really, really young. But like my brain had implanted like the ring and stuff like that, and like the larger than life character. But I didn't really know what I was watching or whatever. The first time I remember like choosing to watch wrestling, we were at Blockbuster. And I remember we would see the VHSs of like the pay-per-views like in your house, WWF and all that. And I just picked one. I was like, I want to get this. And it was the 1-2-3 Kid versus Razor Ramon ladder match.
That's a
The
good one.
legendary one or whatever. That was the first match that I saw. Because to this day, I'm a huge X-Pac fan. Sean Walkman. You got me an autographed thing of X-Pac.
yeah.
Like, it's hanging in my room right now. He got me that. But yeah, he was the first wrestler that I like attached to. Like, I love that dude. Like, I want the best. I want him to win all the things. And I don't think he won that match. I don't
think
remember.
so.
You gotta go back and see. But like, that was the one that I was like, I want to see all of whatever this is. This is amazing.
Yeah.
My earliest wrestling memories were I remember all the Rock and Stone Cold stuff because my mom was dating a guy who had a son that was a couple years older than me, and we kind of like all moved in together for like a year or two. And so he was obsessed with wrestling, and so I would watch it because of him, and he got me into it. And the one memory that always said, I brought this up to you, that stands out to me the most because I was a huge Kurt Angle fan.
Oh hell!
I loved Kurt Angle,
The complete
and when
package.
Stone Cold threw his medals off of that bridge, I mean, it ruined my week. I was so upset. Like,
You got worked. We call that getting worked.
Oh, and then the neck
like-
brace, all that. Oh man, dude, that was like
When something
peak
when something
entertainment.
you know to be scripted, it grips you in reality, and it's like, no, I need to know
Peak entertainment.
what happens the next week. Like, I
So
will be
good.
seated. Yeah, man, you got worked. It's a beautiful feeling getting worked. I love it. Like, it's
It's a beautiful feeling working people. I made some kids cry last year. It was great.
That's awesome.
that really.
I like it how y'all put it to the crowd sometimes, you know. Like I went to the one at the temple, like
Mhm.
the downtown.
Sorry.
And that was a few years. Yeah.
You gotta circle back to that one.
Dude, it's fun. Dude, it's you really get into it when you're in the crowd.
If it was a couple years ago, that might have
It was
been
a
like
few years
right
ago. It
when I
wasn't
was
recent.
breaking
It
in.
wasn't
Yeah,
recently,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't even run at the temple anymore.
Yeah.
That was right around the time we were either watching or like breaking it. We might have been like backstage helping out at that point in time, trying to like you know
Oh, you gotta start.
pay our dues as they call it.
That's like when you gotta open, when you gotta get the shitty spots at open mic and all that.
Yeah, I love the similarities between
Mhm.
being a traveling wrestler and a traveling comedian because it's very like it's a lot of hours of preparing mentally
Mhm.
for your moment.
And your
Yep.
moment is like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
like
and
20 minutes.
Tops. Yeah, tops.
And then it's like when it's over with, everyone's like, that was awesome. And then it's about 30 minutes to an hour. It's just you alone again in the car, back to just like, well, prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
Next thing.
Well, there's that good like post match high or
Oh,
post
the best.
Oh yeah.
stand up set high that you get. And then there goes into the man, I fucked that up.
Yeah.
Man, I
Oh,
fucked that
yeah.
up.
Mm.
And then it goes into the let me prepare for next week.
Yeah, let me try not to fuck it up again.
Right. But you learn from it, you know?
Yeah, basically, it's pretty much just like learning from your mistakes enough to where all the stars align. Like you prepared yourself enough from all the mistakes you made leading up to the big moment, so that way the stars align in that moment.
Exactly.
So like, you know, there's a guy that's like describes stand up comedy as like it's a lot like baseball. He was like, you know, you're gonna perform hundreds of times a year. At the end of 30 years, dude, if you were batting 375, that's a Hall of Fame. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you're gonna have, especially trying out new material, which you have to do. You're gonna eat it a lot.
It's so scary.
But, yeah.
I know, like, whenever I'm trying new material that I know is not up to the standard of my like good material, like I want to just stop in the middle and be like, "Yo, I'm funny. Like, I'm good at this." No, like, just get like I'm trying out new stuff. Like, no, this is not the picture of me anyway.
Well, I was listening to the last episode that y'all did, and you were talking about how you performed in front of like 7 people or something like
that show.
and you're using that to try to, hey, let me workshop some shit here.
Get
Yeah.
some like cool.
Let me
crowd
try
work.
out some new stuff, and that's very similar to wrestling. Like if I'm working a promotion where there's not a whole lot of people there, I'm gonna try out some different stuff and see how it works.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And then when something lands, it's like we're taking that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me take this to the big shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It really
It's
is.
like if you could walk up on stage and punch people, we're doing the same job. Like,
I mean, we call them punch lines.
Hey, whoa!
you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this
that's the episode right there. That's
Bruh.
Midtown Malfunction.
I've been Ryan D. Adams.
I'm Carson Taylor.
This has been our special guest.
Asher Andrews.
Defending the belt and trying to get another one. And give it up for our new producer, second episode. Producer Phil, Philly Phil, Party P, Phil Shaba Cookie, the man of a million names, Philip Knott, everybody. There it is. Thank you guys so much. Episode 40, in the bag.
Peace.
Peace. Fuck Morris Day.